Kerala government is holding a review meeting at the shrine even as we speak to check the security arrangements before the opening of the temple this evening. The meeting is being chaired by the state's Devaswom Minister Kadakampally Surendran. Those are the pictures from that particular meeting that is currently on. Remember, it's a developing situation there where the protesters are upping their ante, not letting women in the prohibited age group from accessing the shrine. In fact, one woman who was intending to enter the temple once the gates open has been forced to return. Now, this is not what the Chief Minister had promised. He had in fact said that there will be protection given to those women who choose to come for darshan, but that seems to have not happened, at least as of now. In fact, there are incidents of certain unsavory incidents happening, of scuffle and clashes happening between police and protesters. Shilpa Nair joining me on the phone line. Shilpa, can you tell us more about what are the discussions and deliberations going on right now? Because time is running out. The state government needs to make sure that nothing untoward happens. The protesters are really gathering momentum.
Well, that's right. In fact, the Devaswom Minister Kadakampally Surendran is chairing a review meeting at the Sabrimala temple with various representatives and officials. This, of course, is the norm. Every time the Sabrimala temple opens, the Devaswom board, along with the Devaswom Minister, holds a review meeting to make sure that, the preparations are put in place for the devotees to come in to the temple. Because every year, Sabrimala sees, lakhs of devotees coming to the temple to offer their prayers. This meeting happens every time the temple reopens, but this time around they have an additional burden to make sure that the law and order situation remains under control, because we can see reports, incidents are being reported from Pamba and from Nilakil where women devotees are being stopped by protesters from entering the temple. So, they are, of course, reviewing all that preparations and also the law and order situation. And this meeting is, of course, chaired by Devaswom Minister Kadakampally Surendran. And we are expecting them to issue a statement shortly regarding this matter.
Right, because so far the state government has failed on various counts. It has failed to maintain law and order. We are already reporting scuffles taking place. We are already reporting instances of buses and vehicles being stopped and checked by random people, which is completely illegal. The Chief Minister said that it is they are duty bound to make sure that the Supreme Court order is implemented. They seems to have failed in that.
Well, the state government is still continuing to say that they will, of course, implement the Supreme Court order that allow the entry of women of all ages into the Sabrimala temple. They say that, police have been deployed at various places to make sure there is no breakdown of law and order. And in fact, we can see, from reports and what we're gathering from our sources here is that every time a women devotee is blocked by protesters, the police, jumps into action and makes sure that there is no untoward incident. In fact, there was a few devotees from Andhra Pradesh who tried to go to the Sabrimala temple. The protesters at Pamba tried to stop them, but the police officials accompanied them and they're taking them to the Sabrimala temple. So the police, of course, is now saying that strict action will be taken against everyone who tries to stop a devotee or their vehicles. In fact, DGP Loknath Behra has also come out and said that the people who are indulging in such activities will be arrested and a case will be registered against them. So the Kerala police at this point in time is, trying to give out a message that, such actions will not be tolerated and strict action will be taken against anyone who's trying to prevent a devotee from entering the temple.
Right. Some detentions, of course, have been made as well of those who were trying to stop devotees. Thanks for joining us, Shilpa, with your inputs.